Hold on, I gotta go. Hold on. I got a big butt. Look.
Crap!
Ouch! I didn't do as much damage. That did a lot of damage. My bar was full. Oh, was it? Yes. Oh.
The Neo World program was developed by...
The Future Foundation! The ones who trap, it's all the Future...
And the enemy is the future! I mean, a group that would...
No, that's wrong!
Originally, in the world created by the Neo World program, a concept like violence never existed.
Then, why is there killing going on?
The virus that invaded this program is forcing us to kill each other.
Could it be that virus is...
You're right. Until Monokuma appeared, this island was giving off a really peaceful vibe.
Yeah. It didn't get weird until Usami was remodeled as Monami.
Hold on. I want to take a screenshot. Look at Tira, like... Look at Nekomaru's... Oh. Big. Like that? Oh, Miharu looks like he's gunned in the back. He's like a sandcastle.
Monami, what sort of role did such a lost girl like...
The bottom one. She was the magical girl. No, she was the teacher. No. Oh wait, it's magical.
Crap!
Ouch.
I see!
Wait, what? It showed from here. It was the...
She was the observer of the Neo World program. Isn't that right?
That's right! She was an NPC that was assigned the role of observer. NPC? What's that?
Non-player character. A character that's not controlled by a person. It's different from avatars like us.
Monami's existence was created entirely by the program, just to monitor the 15 of you. Please wait! Did you just say 15 people?
You've forgotten how to count? We're 16 people in total.
He was probably excluding the other observer.
Huh? Another observer?
I see! Aside from the 15 participants, there were 2 observers in the Neo World program. One of them was Monami, and the other one was...
Could it have been Chiaki?
Yeah, you're right.
You're saying Chiaki was an NPC?
I think it might turn it off again.
So you're saying she was just a program? And she didn't actually exist in real life?
Nope, Chiaki doesn't exist.
Then she wasn't human?
Nope. She didn't exist at all.
No, that's not it. Chiaki was really alive.
No.
Even if she was a virtual existence, she was really alive.
Yeah.
Did you forget? She saved our lives, you know?
Don't get all mushy towards a game character.
Shut up!
Plus, she wasn't just a little game character. She was a lackey for the detestable World Ender.
Now that you mention it, you referred to the Future Foundation by that name before.
That just means it was all a bluff, right? So we think that the Future Foundation was our enemy.
Do not joke about the world ending.
No, there's no doubt that the Future Foundation is also World Ender. At least for those of us here.
Hey, what do you mean, those of us here? Why are you lumping us with you?
It's just a bluff.
Monokuma, what exactly are you? Don't you just show us your true self already?
What, you can't talk?
It is cowardly of you to just ignore us.
Before I reveal my true identity to you guys,
What?
it appears the main cast has finally arrived.
Is it? I don't know. I think it might be Makoto.
Main cast?
Speaking of which, this guy is a member of World Ender.
What? World Ender?
You hear that voice? That kind of sounds like Makoto.
It's not
Get
the
out!
Future Foundation's fault. Rather, the fault lies
No. Hey.
with you guys.
All right, I was waiting for you, Makoto. You finally arrived.
Makoto?
My name is Makoto Naegi. Like you, I'm also a former student of Hope's Peak Academy. And right now, I'm a member of the Future Foundation.
You are from the Future Foundation?
Why did someone like you suddenly show up?
I got it. You came to save us, right? Then hurry up and save us! Hey, what happened?
What is this? Isn't he acting a bit strange? This guy's attitude, as if he's being
Of course,
cautious with us?
I don't mind rescuing you guys. But before that, you all need to fully accept the situation you're in. Why do you think the Future Foundation decided to put you guys into the Neo World program?
Who cares? Hurry up and get us out of here!
The Neo World program has another name. The Hope Restoration Program. By now, you should understand your true identities.
Huh? Our true identities?
Aren't we the 15 survivors of Hope's Peak Academy who were rescued by the Future Foundation?
Before you arrived here, Monokuma should have shown you guys some clues. Put them all together and try thinking about it. Who are the 15 survivors of Hope's Peak Academy? Who are the remnants of ultimate despair? If you put it together and think about it, you should be able to understand why you were put into the program.
Put together and think. No! Why? I'm glad Makoto's here. What if it's not really him, though? Wow! That was cool. Okay. I think it is the real Makoto. I don't think it is. It seems a little sus. Because Monokuma can make, I think, anyone come. So it might not be the real Makoto. Maybe. I don't know. Who were the 15 survivors at Hope's Peak? It has to be me and the others. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna say that. I'm right! Yay! I was thinking Makoto and the others. No. There's a whole Peak. Because the 15 of them didn't survive because... What? I was on there! That's the second time this happened. Yeah! I do not like these things. Question 2? No. It tricked me. It's a lie. Alright, question 2. Whoa! Here we go. Question 2. Who are the remnants of despair? I hate to say it. Yeah, I hate to say it. Why? We're the remnants of despair. Why? I'm right. I'm assuming, yeah, there's 3 questions. No! No, there's 3. Oh, okay. Ow. Yeet. them from despair. Yay! Yeah, alright! Good job!
It's all coming together. Could it be? The survivors of Hope's Peak Academy and the remnants of Ultimate Despair are...
Yes, both of those phrases refer to you guys. That's right. Not only are you guys the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy,
You're also survivors of Ultimate Despair!
We're all Ultimate Despair?
Don't be stupid!
in the beginning, we took in 15 of you as survivors of Hope's Peak Academy. But upon further investigation, we discovered an unbelievable truth. The 15 people we acquired were actually the horrifying remnants of despair.
That was us?
What is this ultimate despair?
I remember hearing that they're dangerous guys who are responsible for terrorism, coups d'etats, and wars.
Yes,
Oh no, not
they're responsible for the tragedy and brought chaos into the world. Despair in human form, but utterly devoid of humanity. The ultimate despairs don't care about principles or morals. They just spread despair everywhere they go. They live solely to torment everything, to burn everything, to kill everything.
We're part of a dangerous group like that?
We were called Brayden. You're slacking on your job.
What do you mean? What do you mean slacking?
You're slacking. You're not making sure if my things get done or not. Oh, look at that. Already done.
What are you going to do? So you can do that.
Hatch 5 legendaries.
Hallelujah.
Okay, go put me to the egg, spike egg. So I can try to get Danganronpa done today.
That's gotta be a lie!
That's right. There's no way. There's no way we're...
Nagito probably did what he did because he managed to learn the unbelievable truth.
Nagito? Why are you bringing him up all of a sudden?
He's the only one who knew this truth before you guys. It was a special prize for clearing the final dead room.
Was it that file that contained all our student profiles? But inside...
Scan your details about missing memories, information that we spent together at Hope's Peak. I don't know if I ever took a screenshot of that, so. 2. It's not ready. Here's not.
No, it used to have profiles from after you entered the school, but Nagito destroyed them before you saw it.
Why? Why do you know something like that?
Anyway, it's the absolute truth that the file had profiles about you guys after you entered the school. And after Nagito obtained the file and learned the truth, what did he try to do to you guys?
He was trying to... No!
Won't you? Whoa!
Tried to kill everyone except for the traitor.
That's right. After seeing the file, you learn that everyone, including him, was ultimate despair. And you tried to kill everyone except the traitor.
Did Nagito try to kill us because we were ultimate despair?
Yes, because of his love for hope and his hatred toward despair. I sort of understand that feeling.
Don't mess with us. Why do we have to be treated like the bad guys?
There must be some kind of mistake. There's no way we're ultimate despair.
I don't need a twist like that.
It might seem unbelievable because you guys only have memories from before you entered the school. But it all happened at Hope's Peak Academy. You were tainted by ultimate despair because at Hope's Peak Academy, you were in contact with her.
Her?
The true ultimate despair. Junko Enoshima. She strongly influenced you all during your time at the school. And that's why you became ultimate despair.
What? When you collect your rewards? Sure, and then keep doing the ones you can. Like if there's opening eggs, then do that. Or blowing bubbles, then just go AFK grinding for the eggs and bubbles.
In order to remove that influence, you've been placed into the Hope Restoration Program.
Okay, do that. Go clear out the bubbles, and then let it fill up to 45, and then you'll know it's done. So just let it fill up to 45 fully, and then sell, and then you'll be done.
Is that why you took away our school memories?
The reason you're able to act like your normal selves is because you're within the Neo World program. But your true bodies in the real world are different. In the real world, you're part of a group that cruelly destroyed your family, friends, and even your own body.
Family, friends, and our own bodies? Aren't you exaggerating a bit?
He's right. There's no way we do something like that.
Don't turn away from the truth.
What?
Is if I replace your worst pet and replace it with the Shadow Hunter, the Shiny Shadow Hunter?
For what?
The Bubbles quest, so it goes faster.
Sure. Memory. But that person was Nagito, right? Vision of Nagito has been added.
It appears you've remembered a little. Now, face what you've done. And from there, you will finally take your first steps on the path to hope.
Bless you. Yep. Vision of Nagito, the tragedy of hope, the tragedy of hope.
There's obviously some kind of mistake. There's no way we're ultimate despair.
Because you're all ultimate despair. You killed your friend, and you even destroyed your own bodies.
How can you say we did all that?
We're being tricked.
We're being tricked by the Future Foundation!
Doubt hope? How much despair is within you guys?
We're ultimate despair, so it's not possible, but that has already something I experienced in real life.
There's obviously some kind of mistake. There's no way we're ultimate despair.
Because you're all, you killed your, and you even destroyed your own body.
That must be it.
That memory I felt was actually a memory from the real world. What Nagito did was
He took Junko's
cut
arm.
off his own arm and transplanted a woman's arm?
Junko's.
Not just any woman's arm. It was the late Junko Enoshima's arm.
What did you say?
He probably thought that by becoming one with Junko Enoshima, he could make her survive within him.
I don't get this at all.
The ultimate despairs defy understanding. They have no problem severing their own limbs.
I am terribly sorry. I do not feel so well. Where's the bathroom?
It's just a game anyway, so why don't you just let it out? I'm pretty sure a select few would demand that.
It's too soon to feel sick. It's not even the worst thing the ultimate despairs have done. Some wasted away to skin and bones through continuous fasting in order to reach the despair of starvation. Others gave their own families to Junko just to perform killing experiments on them. Not just that. After Junko's death, they slaughtered countless people by forcing them to commit suicide. One person even implanted one of Junko's eyes into their own socket. Perhaps they wanted to see her despair?
Could that be Buihiko? Because he's missing an eye and someone took Junko's eye. Could that be Buihiko?
And not just that. Some even tried to have children with Junko's dead body.
That'd be Mikan?
Just stop!
Okay.
That's just a bullshit story. That's obviously bullshit!
So you feel despair toward yourselves in the real world. I understand that feeling. But there's no need to worry. If you just advance toward the hope I provide, you'll definitely be saved.
Save? You'll save us?
Of course. That's my purpose, after all. That's why the Neo World program was created, too.
You put us inside this program so that you can save us?
Essentially, your cohabitation inside the Neo World program was just a simulation. If we remove the memories of your time at Hope's Peak Academy, would it also remove your ultimate despair?
So you're saying this was like a test?
I guess I can say that the test was a success. Even though it deviated greatly from the original plan of graduating after gathering the Hope fragments, nevertheless, you guys were able to overcome your unexpected trials and make your way here. That's why all you need to do is choose graduate.
If we do that, we can get out of here?
However, if you graduate from here, your school memories will never return.
If you choose to graduate, and the observer determines that there are no problems, you will complete the Hope Restoration Program, and your avatar will be uploaded into your real body.
Uploaded?
It means by uploading our characters' avatars' memories into our bodies, we're also forcefully erasing our past selves. That's what it's called, the Hope Restoration Program. So that's the
Hey.
normal program.
What happens to the people whose avatars died?
If an avatar that needs to be uploaded has been deleted, there's nothing we can do.
So you're saying they'll never wake up?
God damn it! Damn fucking shit!
Please take a look at this flip book for a quick rundown of your options. If you choose graduate, it'll transfer your in-game memories, but your school memories will be gone forever.
Did you collect your data chests? You'll have to check to see if I did earlier, but I don't know when, so you have to see if they're here.
Unfortunately, the people who have already died will not be able to wake up.
Just a thought. What will happen if we do not choose to graduate?
You'll just have to continue living your tropical life.
Hey, why you gotta ask something like that?
Well, even if we wake up in the real world, we are all rather messed up, right? If that is the case, then maybe staying on this island is...
What are you saying? Haven't we been working this hard just to escape from here?
You don't have to force yourself to return to a painful reality. Let's just play this game forever and ever!
Don't be ridiculous. If I stay in this screwed up world any longer, I'm seriously gonna snap.
But still, is it really okay to sacrifice the others just to save ourselves?
You're asking that now? If we don't get out of here now, then what was everything we've done up till now even for?
You're right. We've been trying desperately to survive so we can finally leave this place. If we don't get out of here now, all deaths we've endured will be in vain. I know this, but something's not right. How come Monokuma isn't trying to stop us? Is he going to stay quiet and overlook us getting out of this game world? With everything Monokuma did would be pointless. Not only that, is it really a case for us to believe him?
I see. ...
What?
Right. Can we have some time to decide?
Did you get scared like Sonia?
Hey, be quiet.
No, it's not that. Don't you think this is a little strange?
Strange. You still don't understand?
Okay. That's... I have an A quest? No, because the
Normally, ultimate despairs like you guys would just be abandoned.
The hard one is the currency.
So why don't you go get the chest, like, discover the worlds, so you can get the second best chest?
But I'm telling you, I'm here to help. You should be thankful for how open-minded the Future Foundation is.
Makoto, what has happened to you?
Whatever.
Just listen to the Future Foundation. The Future Foundation is the world's hope, you know?
I don't think this is really Makoto.
Knew it. As I thought. There's something wrong with you.
Makoto. There's no way that's a fake Makoto. I really don't think it's him. Maybe it's this.
I said I'm going to save you guys. Why aren't you listening to me?
Let's do what he says and get out of here. I mean, the Future Foundation's the good guys, right?
And apparently, we are actually the bad guys.
It's fine to trust the Future Foundation is the... No one can defy the Future Foundation. It's foolish to even think about it.
No? There's something wrong with him. Based on the information I've taken, Makoto Naegi I'm familiar with didn't act like this. Hey, is that what I was thinking?
I said I'm going... Why aren't you listening? Let's do what he said. I mean, the Future Foundation...
And apparently, we...
It's fine to trust the Future Foundation is... No one can defy the Future Foundation.
No, that's wrong.
The last one is...
Hold on. Did you say it's foolish to defy the Future Foundation? Then how do you explain your actions?
My actions?
I saw it. The email that the Future Foundation sent to you.
What are you doing right now? What you're doing is serious act of treason. Do you understand? Protecting the remnants of despair. Yeah, okay, I remember all that.
In that email, Makoto Naegi defied the Future Foundation to protect the remnants of despair, which clearly contradicts what this person is saying.
Huh? Is that email for real? The Future Foundation tried to kill us?
Hold on! We'll deal with that later. Hey, Monokuma, those clues we found were all real, right?
Yes!
And that's not the only contradiction. This whole Makoto person is saying all to contradict what we've already been told. Essentially, I cannot guarantee that there's no issues. Etc. I wasn't sure how to run the program. This is not only to save you, I'm wanting to protect you. This wouldn't seem much more real. So the person in front of us is...
Tell me, Mikoto Naegi, who are you?
Who is he? Simply put, he's Makoto Naegi,
No, he's not.
who's known for being a cutie patootie.
I'm not asking you. I'm asking...
You insolent fool! If you're saying he's not Makoto, then show me some proof!
Danny, he's trying to interfere. Then, to prove what Makoto is real, now I'm going to shove this in his face. Remember that Makoto Naegi told me. 11037! Oh no.
I can't hear you! Better luck next time!
I'll play Guitar Hero.
What do you want?
Don't tell me what to do. You're barefoot.
Punishment is waiting for you!
Can't stand play.
You're getting all riled up! Ah! What are you even talking about? Punishment is waiting for you! What do you want? That's impossible! Proof! Are you sure about this? I'm not listening! Are you sure about this? You're getting all riled up! That's impossible! I can't hear you! Better luck next time! What do you want?
Your money, put it in the bag.
Punishment is waiting for you!
Okay, I don't care.
You're getting all riled up! You insolent fool!
What is it?
If you're saying he's not Makoto, then show me some proof!
Ah, crap! What is it? 11...
You insolent fool! If you're saying he's not Makoto, then show me some proof!
No! That's not it! What?
Are you sure about this?
110, 3...
I'm not listening! You
I can't!
insolent fool! If you're saying he's not Makoto, then show...
This is the end!
Good. I can't pause it when I'm on that. It won't let
Makoto
me.
Naegi, that's who you really are. Then tell me this.
I couldn't. I'm timed.
Why did you make the password to Nezumi Castle? 11037.
Leon? Oh yeah, only he could know what. Yeah, what you make it?
What was that again?
Told ya.
Can't answer?
Nope.
That's weird. Wait, where'd you find that out?
Who cares? So how about it? Can you even answer?
No, because he's not the real Makoto.
Oh, man, I've been found out.
Found out. Then you're...
How disappointing!
Haha, told
And I
you.
thought I was on the right track!
He disappeared? Hey! That guy disappeared!
Why are you surprised? It's a computer program, so anything's possible, right?
Then that was just the work of Monokuma?
Aw, you found out I was faking! This is so embarrassing! I just want to kill myself!
What are you doing? Why'd you show us a fake member of the Future Foundation?
That fake was trying to get us out to the real world. Then that's your plan? Is that where your trap is?
Man, they saw right through me! I may as well be invisible.
A trap? What kind of trap did you set?
Hey, if you know what's good for you, you better hurry the hell up and confess. I'll beat you half to death if you tell us now. But if you don't spit it out soon, I'm just gonna kill ya!
Just kill him right now! Then this nightmare can finally end!
Violence is not allowed. This isn't that kind of game. It's a much smarter game, right?
What game? This game is already over!
This game is over? No. I'm not gonna let you finish yet. There's no way this can end before I've even transformed.
Transform?
Be right back.
They're pretty good when they move the stupid appointment to every week. That's $200 a month. You can't do that.
Ow. Oh, goodbye. Hi. Guys, how are you doing? It's good? Let's look.
I was watching this like Danganronpa. She's on the final chapter.
Well,
She's trying to get it finished before the demos.
Peanut butter boy.
Oh, yeah.
That's peanut butter boy.
Froze.
That's the better
You're
one.
froze.
He's
You're
the better
froze.
one.
No, I said peanut butter. We ate peanut butter for lunch. We get peanut butter everywhere.
Is that right? Hey. So what's new with you guys?
I've been just making one with her the past 2 days, and Lizzie's been telling me about trying to get the rapid plushie and making a new account after it has like 40 days having my own account.
Yeah.
Lizzie told me I shouldn't do it, but I want to, so I did it. And I have an account where I can remember my password. Because in my account, my account right now, I don't know what my password is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, passwords are a pain. They're a pain.
I wish I could just save my password.
Well, you can write it down on something, right? Yeah, that works. Yeah, I put them in my phone, right? I put them in a notepad in my phone. So I have them when I need them. Then I got this mouse at work that's got 8 buttons on it. So I program each one of them for a password. Yeah, it has 8 programmable buttons. So you can, besides the left and right click.
And then the scroller thing?
Yeah, the scrolly thing. But if you push down the scrolly thing, that gives you one of the buttons, right? Anyway, it's got a bunch of buttons on it, so I put the passwords in the buttons. So all I have to do is put in my username, and then I click on the appropriate button and puts in password for me. Of course, then your dad needed to use one of my usernames and passwords here at work one day when I was here. And I couldn't remember what the password was, because all I had was on the buttons, right? It's like phone numbers, you can't remember those because they're in your phone, right? What did
I got a brand new HP computer for school.
Oh, yeah?
Finally, we got to school to take back their 4-year-old's set Windows 7 4 gigs. And they got a brand new Windows 10 8 gig.
All right. You use them for much?
Not yet. The school starts the 17th.
Okay, but then you put on another school.
No,
I
that's
guess.
so too.
First thing gets out.
Yeah, he's the only one that likes to be safe.
Oh, Grace likes them.
6 days
Still at school? Yeah, school. Yeah. Yeah, school.
This child doesn't have to worry about school. Yeah, you're lucky.
Stay there.
Nope.
Stay there.
I think I know what you're trying to do. Aiden's the luckiest child that he doesn't have to do school to his side.
Take a picture, huh?
Or he went to school where his dad would probably buy him apron where he doesn't do it at school. And we have to do school. What gun is that?
Hey.
If you get it flat beforehand, it looks flat.
Yeah, if I figure out how to turn on the flash, I do that.
Make sure Aiden is
take a picture.
Have you not learned to work Samsung yet?
No, I just,
What phone is it?
I got it, turn, I got it, so it takes 3 pictures of, oops, right, so I forget sometimes.
What phone is that?
Samsung.
The Samsung S7 Edge? Yeah.
Is
Edge.
it new?
Yeah.
How old is it? Get
Well,
old now.
the phone's pretty old, like 3 or 4 years, but mine is, I've only had it for a year, maybe a little more than a year.
Auntie Kara has the newest phone
Yes.
She has the plan where she gets a brand new iPhone
every time.
every November or whenever it comes out. She gets a brand new one all the time.
What did you pay for in the plan, right?
Yeah, well, it's only her. She works and she only takes care of
Oh,
herself. So
oh, you're talking about the system.
yeah,
Okay, got it.
Jenny, Carrie.
Carrie, yeah, she gets a brand new phone,
I
right?
wish I had a phone.
Well, you'll get one of these days.
We don't have
They got all kinds of offers for phones. They don't cost much anymore. You get 4 lines for $100.
Some people
You hear
don't.
that? Grandpa's offering to get you a phone. Isn't that nice of him?
I didn't say that.
You're saying how cheap
you,
it is.
You have a phone, right? Yeah.
I have an iPhone 6.
Yeah, that works.
That's like.
The rest of you guys got iPhones?
Mine's free.
Well,
That's the only reason why I have one is because it's free.
I'll take your iPhone 7. I'll have your 8 or whatever it is. Whatever iPhone it is, I'll have it. What's yours?
8.
I'm gonna take your iPhone 8.
Buddy, you still have to work on that other phone. How about that? Say, I can't sit on the 7th step, Grandpa, because I stand up and just step right off and fall.
Yeah, imagine so, yeah.
So we only sit on the 1st step.
Okay, that works.
This is what it's like.
Yep, just stepped right off.
Just
Yeah.
like he did on his birthday. He was at the top of those stairs. We were holding his hands going up the stairs. He put his hands up, looked at me, and went right off the top.
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't know, right?
Smack him before he fell.
Isn't that right? If you don't go, you don't go.
Grandpa,
What?
can I show you my new something that's 7 steps in the morning? No?
I'm not here for games. I'm here to see you kids.
Grandpa, I don't know the cookies.
No, I gave you all my cookies. Didn't your dad bring home a box
We
of
have a whole box.
a carton of cookies? Yeah, those are all the cookies that were in my back seat. So,
Greedy. Taking all
because I got tired of eating them. So,
Easy, buddy.
so I gave them to you.
Wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
That's right. Thank heavens it wasn't hard enough for her.
Kind of a hard head.
Yeah, it has. I know. Yeah.
Same for Aiden.
Comes with being a noble
I
hard
don't know what
head.
you're talking about. We don't have any cookies.
Yeah, we don't have any
What
more.
are you talking
Can I
about?
have them? I haven't had them.
After dinner, you can have them.
Oh,
I
after
can't
dinner?
After
I'm
dinner.
hungry.
You're not eating dinner right now.
There.
Oh, is that what you're doing with dinner?
Stop.
Then you guys get to visit someplace else for a couple of days, huh? Yeah, you're going to get clobbered there, buddy. Pick on sis. She's bigger than you are. At least temporarily. One of these days he'll pass you up.
So,
What?
do the virtual smart cards not work? Joel said they don't work on, they only work on physical machines if it's EVM. But I had a person, our OP person, who's trying to go to our client, our VMware client,
No.
to get to their VM,
Yeah,
and it wasn't letting him log into the VMware client.
No. Stay at the first
yeah,
step.
that's probably true.
So how they, if they don't, their smart card's blocked, they don't have a smart card, how do they log into the VMware client to get to their VM?
Well, but
I use my smart cards to log into my VMware clients.
Why is there Junko?
that's a native machine. You use your smart card to log into
That's an ugly version of Junko.
Oh, I left it running.
Crap. What?
I left the video running.
Transformation is customary in a final boss battle, right? You know, like that one role-playing game? You know what game I'm talking about. Final...
Don't say it!
Final Fantasy?
Now then, allow me to show you. I'll skip the second and third forms and go straight to my final form!
You better not be bluffing. I'm gonna beat the crap out of you and pull all your stuffing out.
What? I have a bad feeling about this.
Now then, make sure you burn this ginormous despair you're about to see into your memories! I'm good.
Holy... Oh. What the... Oh my gosh. Holy crap.
What's going on?
Am I hallucinating?
I know anything goes here. But this is clearly not fucking okay!
I see. So that's your reaction to seeing an extra-large high school girl. But are they really that big? Don't you think they're pretty small? She's huge! She's way too huge! But the final boss in a certain action game is much bigger. You know, that game, Kniferella.
You said it anyway.
I see. An estimated bust size of 15 meters, huh? My boobs are hopelessly huge.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, want me to squish you in between them? Big boobs feel good, you know.
Bruh.
I get fucking crushed!
If this was a pandering fan service game full of pretty girls, there'd be a CG close-up of my cleavage. But, too bad, this isn't a fan service game. Of course, since it's not an action game either. You won't even get to experience the refreshing sensation of battling an enormous final boss. So fucking hopeless! This is Monokuma's true identity?
We have to deal with this thing?
I'm shocked you'd call me this thing. Oh, you're so mean. Is it just me, or did her personality change? I get easily bored of my personality. Like, I already got bored of my personality who gets easily bored. And that's when Fuyuhiko would say, "It's too damn soon to say you got bored, right?"
Wait, what?
I have plenty of data on you guys, so it's so easy for me to know what you're all thinking. You are not bored at all. I got bored of getting bored. Jeez. Even when I'm dead, I still get bored. This sucks.
When you're dead, does that mean...
I see! Are you Junko Enoshima?
Did you say Junko Enoshima? Isn't she dead?
It's true. I did end up dying the last time. I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to go so fast. I couldn't help it, you know? It was my first time. Jeez, stupid. You're the one who made me go. And why is someone who died here right now?
Because she
Do you
wants
guys know about an artificial intelligence called alter ego? Exuberance! We are now an AI! We have transcended humanity!
What AI? Stop saying all this crazy bullshit.
You see, my personality is like this because I'm the type who dies easily, right? That's why I made my own AI program while I was still alive. And then someone uploaded me into this Neo World program. And that's how Alter Ego Junko hopelessly appeared in front of you guys.
That's insane. This is insane. She's responsible for everything. The destruction of Cookie Academy, the destruction of the world. The one who took over the Neo World program and forced us to kill each other. It was all this doing. Even so, what am I supposed to do?
Don't get cautious and think stuff like, what can we do? I mean, we're all ultimate despair here. Each and every one of our classmates looked at us like we're a bunch of loogies on the side of the road. So, let's all be friends.
Hell no!
Man, they hate me. And I was thinking of you guys when I tampered with the graduation program. But they still hate me. Tampered? With the graduation program? Remember what that fake Makoto said earlier? About what happens to you when you graduate, right? I feel like you guys weren't getting a big enough reward for graduating. So, I decided to modify what happens so it's something exciting and unique, just like a game. Uploading your game memories into your real bodies is fine, but letting your friends stay dead just sucks. That's why I decided to resurrect them. This is the new graduation program I'm offering.
Resurrect? Hey, are you serious? Can you really do that?
It was like real hard, you know? The graduation program is the core part of this game, so it was protected with a lot of encrypted codes. It took me a long time. I felt so much despair about how useless I am. Well, one advantage of being an AI is that I got smarter with computers. Before that, every time a computer froze, I used to put it in the microwave and nuke it.
Show of hands, class. How long do you think it took for me to modify it?
Who cares about that? Are you serious when you say that everyone who died will come back to life?
Did you forget? You gotta answer questions to progress the story. That's the rule of this game, right? By the way, I'll give you a clue. You guys were always watching time slip away at a certain place.
So you're not going to tell us until we answer that?
We're completely at the mercy. Judges can't progress unless we answer. Yeah, no, we said we watched how long it took.
I see!
The countdown at Jabberwock Park. That's the only place we can think of. That's the only place we consistently watch that has anything to do with time.
Then that countdown represented the time that was needed to modify the program. How brilliantly wrong! You're totally wrong about that tricky timer.
Wrong? Then what was it?
How should I put this? I was just goofing around. I mean, isn't stuff you don't understand exciting even though you don't get it? It's kind of like superhero cosplayers.
Or someone else's designs of alien life and stuff, right? It was just for show? In the end, it was meaningless. Does that fill you with despair? Like getting booted from a game server? You know those murder mysteries where the culprit is really the detective who's investigating the murder? Well, I'm so over predictable crap like that. Just what did you expect at this stage of the game?
She's seriously messed up.
Well, in a way. The countdown implied I was on a mission. Did you ever make up your own silly rules, like don't step off the white line when you cross the road? I was testing myself to see if I could get you guys into the graduation program before the timer reached 0.
Enough. Please stop.
Don't be so disappointed. It's totally true. I had a hard time manipulating the program. While you guys were at the beach making wrinkly dog faces, I was working so hard on my own, you know?
Hey, enough with this pointless crap! Are you seriously going to resurrect everyone who died?
Like I said, it's easy. It's just a game after all.
Just a game?
Yeah. Each and everything that happened in this world was just an event within the game. There's no way anything that occurred in the game could affect the real world.
What you're saying now is completely different from what you said before. You said whether or not it's a lie. The moment you feel something is real, it becomes real.
The game where you throw my words back at me is over, so you don't really have to worry about it.
Fine. I won't worry about it. Hey! Who fucking cares about logic? As long as everyone who died comes back to life, that's good enough.
But if we do not understand the principles behind it, then we do not even know if it is really possible.
Anything goes in this world. You've seen that happen so many times already, right?
Well, if a high school girl can get huge, then it's not crazy if the dead can come back to life, right?
If she's saying that's how she tampered with a computer program, how are we supposed to respond to that?
That's right. That's why you should finish this game and go back to living a normal life in the real world.
If we go back, what do you get out of it? What benefit do you get by making us return to the real world? As long as we don't know what it is.
Man, so annoying. You're so petty. It's not like you're a housewife living on a tight budget. All I want is to put on this graduation performance in a more dramatic way. Well, if you doubt me, you don't have to go back. Is that what you want? Not to go back?
Oh, hold on a sec. We're obviously going to get out of here. If it'll bring our dead friends back, it's all we can do.
Of course! We've been working toward that goal for, like, forever!
Because we had that goal, we were able to endure those killings.
Plus everyone can go back together, so there's no reason to hesitate.
You are right. There is no way we can choose to stay here after all we've been through.
Just as expected from the winners of this killing school trip, your will to live is truly ultimate. Wonderful! That's just more reason for you to execute your role as devices.
Devices?
Okay, now let's stop stalling for time with exposition and hurry up and do it. Now then, why don't you guys just go ahead and answer with the touch panel that's in front of you?
No.
I'm gonna do it. I'm seriously gonna do it. If you don't hurry up, I'm seriously really gonna do it. You don't have to say, who are you talking to? It doesn't concern a chump like you, Hajime.
Chump? Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be over once we press this.
So we just have to press graduate, right?
If we do that, we can go home, right?
I can go back. With this, I can finally go back. He's right. With this, we can finally go back. This will be the end. I don't trust it. And our friends who died will be saved. That was beyond what we expected. Yeah. Then it's safe to say this is the good end, right? Press graduate. Don't press anything. Hey, what are you doing? Instead of just think about and press graduate. Don't you want to go back home? Don't drag us into it. I can go back with this. I can finally go back. I guess I gotta do graduate.
I got it!
Whoa!
Don't press it! This is Junko's trap!
Makoto? Is this the real Makoto? Or is this another
What the
trap?
heck? That guy from earlier is back again.
It's not again. This time, it's the real one.
The real Makoto?
Real? Yeah! I'm Makoto Naegi. Makoto Naegi of the Future Foundations.
Is the real Makoto Naegi? It is. Then this guy I spoke to.
I'm sorry I'm late. I actually wanted to come rescue you sooner, but thanks to the virus infecting the Neo World program, I wasn't able to enter.
Just when the chumps are in a pinch, he's suddenly able to enter for reasons unknown. And thus, the main character gallantly appears. So cool! I'm drooling! No, too much!
Did you also time my arrival? No, it doesn't matter. I'm going to save everyone, and then I'm going to settle this between us once and for all.
I'm drooling! I can't stop my leaking! How were you able to get here, Makoto? Since I used my tricks to hack into the program, you must have hacked in with his tricks too, right? That's also how you kept your memories, right? Even though you haven't aged a day, just like these guys.
If I hadn't, then I wouldn't have been able to save everyone.
Don't you understand? It doesn't matter how you got here. As long as you're here, you'll be treated like one of my students. Which means you must respect my authority.
I already know the risks of being here.
Oh, you always had such reckless hope. I love you so much that you disgust me.
Hey, just what do you mean by trap? What is Junko's trap?
It doesn't matter. We can finally end this, you know? If we get out of here, it'll all resolve itself peacefully. After all this, I can't let you get in the way.
The fact that you guys are even thinking like that is Junko's trap.
Huh?
She's lying to you about your dead friends coming back to life.
Oh, little old me.
Who do we trust?
If you knew Junko's true goal, you'd know she's lying.
You know her goal?
Yeah. Junko's goal is to convert the Hope Restoration Program to the Despair Restoration Program.
Despair Restoration Program?
As part of the graduation program, your avatar's memory and consciousness is uploaded into your real body. However, none of us expected that any of the avatars would get deleted. Junko has taken advantage of that opportunity. She intends to use her version of Alter Ego, the AI she stole my friend's skill to create, and upload herself into the bodies of everyone whose avatar was deleted.
What?
Then everyone who died isn't gonna come back to life.
They're gonna be taken over by Junko?
What the fuck?
Like the real world, once an avatar is deleted from this virtual world, it can't be recovered. It's actually impossible to revive them.
That doesn't mean I was lying, you know? I just didn't make some things clear. And even if they're overwritten by my alter ego, it doesn't mean they'll be a completely different person. The data of everyone who died is stored within me, so I'm sure I can convincingly act out their personalities.
Don't mess with me.
In fact, I have a lot of data on Fuyuhiko, so I know some things that'll make you happy. I can play a version of Peko that's more to your liking than she ever was.
I said, don't fucking mess with me!
Operation Junkify All Mankind begins here. After uploading my alter ego into everyone who died, I'm gonna take over the Future Foundation's headquarters. And then, eventually, there's gonna be a whole lot of me's all over the world. With this, my despair utopia, where you can despair as you please, Junko Land, will be complete. That's Operation Junkify All Mankind in a nutshell. Oh yeah! Our dreams are expanding and
That messed up plan is your goal?
Then why didn't you just kill all of us? If you did, you could have taken over all of our bodies. Wouldn't that have been more convenient for you?
Is that what you want me to do? Is it still too late to do that?
No. There's a reason Junko couldn't do that. That's why she made you guys kill each other.
There's something she didn't do. So the reason is she didn't have a real body. There wasn't enough time. The school trip.
I see. Got it. It's because of the school trip's rules.
Even a monster like her has to follow the rules of the school trip?
Junko usurped Usami's authority as an observer, and her role as your teacher.
However, according to the rules of the school trip, even Usami had to follow them. That's why when Junko took over her position, she had no choice but to follow the rules as well.
So, the rules were protecting us?
Man, I was so annoyed. I had the authority to add rules, but no authority to delete rules. Oh well, even if I could have deleted rules, I was still busy with my whole taking over your bodies plan.
So you made us kill each other, because you couldn't kill us yourself.
Then, is that how you were able to increase the number of bodies you can take over?
Like I said, I personally didn't care about the outcome of the killings.
How dare you look down on us? Don't fuck with me. What about our lives?
Chump change.
I won't forgive you. I will never, ever fucking forgive you!
So that's your trap. You tried to make us choose graduate, so you can take over everyone's body with the graduation program.
How can you be so cruel?
Because Junko Enoshima is the true ultimate despair. She doesn't yearn for any kind of future at all. She fills every person she meets with despair.
That's my Makoto. You understand me so well. For me, despair is not a goal or a set of principles, or a lifestyle, or even an instinct. It's what defines me as Junko Enoshima. It's just my characterization. That's why I'm able to pursue despair with such purity.
So you're saying you only exist to fill people with despair?
For example, want to hear about a beautiful memory that even I, who gets bored easily, still remember fondly? Picture thousands of fools who are madly in love with me, dying one by one like insects doused with bug spray. And the best part is, they did it to themselves, you know?
Thousands of humans falling like dominoes. Oh, that memory is so beautiful. It made my brain melt.
Yeah, about that. Does that story have a happy ending?
Could it be she's talking about that? Oh, crap.
Damn it!
Could it be she's talking about reserve course?
I see.
Okay. I was going to say Nagito. No. Okay.
Are you talking about the reserve course's mass suicide?
Oh yeah, I totally forgot you're a survivor of the reserve course. By the way, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Mass suicide? What's she talking about?
An incident where 2,357 people from the reserve course all killed themselves. Junko probably made them do it.
2,357 people? That's an outrageous number.
You don't have to be that surprised. You all look like your parents, friends, and lovers all died at once. Oh, that was so rude of me. There's no way you guys even have meaningful relationships like that anymore. I mean, you're all ultimate despair. You guys have already eaten your fill of despair.
I do not really know what you are trying to say.
Junko robs the futures of everyone she interacts with. You ultimate despairs are among her many victims.
If someone like me is born, that means the world is yearning for despair.
That's wrong. The world isn't yearning for despair. That's the reason we can't let you escape.
But if you do that, you guys won't be able to return to the real world, right?
Huh?
If we choose graduate to get out of here, the graduation program will activate, right?
If that happens, Junko's alter ego will be uploaded into the bodies of the dead.
Does that mean we gotta stay here to keep her from getting out?
What the heck? Why does it have to be like that?
It's such a cruel fate for you guys. But it's awfully convenient for the Future Foundation. They'll be able to keep all the ultimate despairs, including me, trapped in this game forever.
Wrong! That's not it!
But ultimate despair is hated worldwide, and their lives are no doubt targeted by the Future Foundation. Oh well, if you don't want to acknowledge that, I guess it just can't be helped. Can't be helped. LOL.
This is nothing to LOL about.
But it's so ironic. You came all the way here just to find out that graduating is the wrong choice. Even though you came all this way to win the game, even though you kept sacrificing your friends to win. The goal you guys squirmed to reach was wrong all along. Isn't that just so fucking tragic?
Stop it!
It was all a mistake? Was this really just a mistake? Was it a mistake to think we'd go home alive? About the killings in the class trials, was that just a meaningless killing game where the ultimate despairs killed each other off?
Don't give up yet! There is a way you guys can get out of here, without letting Junko out.
Huh?
No, there's no way such a convenient... There is? Really? Well, that's the first I've heard of it.
First she's heard of it, then it's could it be that thing Makoto recently added? Oh yeah. Okay. This?
Crap!
That's the longest one.
I see!
Are you talking about the shutdown sequence?
Shutdown sequence? What is that?
It's a hidden command I set up in the Neo World program.
Hidden command?
Basically, I never believed the Neo World program was a perfect solution. There was always a possibility that Usami's hope might have made things even worse for you guys. So I prepared a way to shut down the program in case of emergencies.
Be right back. Money's home.
Yeah.
Yeah! Well, I see it's almost 5, so I gotta start doing
Jorge.
Tina! Coming!
Do you have napkins, Gracie?
I don't need any.
As I recall, you said it was a command that not even the teacher can stop.
And that means even Junko can't stop it.
Dear me, I have an unfortunate announcement to make, class. You cannot activate the shutdown.
You know about it?
More importantly, do you know why? Do you know why you can't activate the shutdown?
Why? Oh wait, there's not enough people.
I see! Because there's not enough people?
Pay attention, class. According to my information, in order to initiate the shutdown, out of 15 people, more than half of them must press graduate and repeat at the same time. Am I correct?
However, out of 15 people, including Makoto, there are only 6 people here.
Even if you want to cheat, I won't let ya. The shutdown sequence won't activate unless it knows that different people initiated it.
So it's totally impossible.
You totally saw through that supposedly hidden command?
No need to worry. Even I knew we couldn't activate the shutdown.
You still came here when you knew we had no chance of winning?
It's not that we have no chance of winning. The only reason I'm here is because there is a chance.
Then try explaining it to us. What is this chance of winning of which you speak?
I believe...
What? I can't hear you. You gotta speak up since you're so puny.
I believe in them. I believe they will definitely come.
That's not something you need to take your time saying.
Believe it. Try putting yourself in our shoes before you drag us into situations like this.
Yeah, she's here.
Kyoko! Byakuya! I knew you guys would come!
Why are these two here? Because they're here to help us.
We'd be better off leaving behind someone who jumps to conclusions without listening to our warnings.
I'm sorry. For what he did to Chihiro. Oh, yeah. Actually, never mind.
I'm sorry.
I didn't think about that.
Even though it took some time for two people to enter the program simultaneously,
No, I mean, that's...
it appears we made it.
What was his name? The dude that...
Hey! What's going on? Why are there more people again?
How exciting! I haven't seen these faces in ages. It's like opening your high school yearbook 10 years later.
Yes. Makoto!
I must say, now that I'm seeing her up close, she's much bigger than I remembered.
What? What kind of man isn't excited by big women? Once you gain some more experience, you'll understand. There's a lot of kinky things you can do with big girls.
Shut up.
Byakuya, you're alive. But you're so skinny now. I feel so bad for you.
You shut up too.
Are you two also from the Future Foundation?
No, it's probably not just that.
This is your job interpretation because you agreed to your...
You guys are the survivors of the killing school life who previously defeated Junko, right?
Yeah, that's right. There's 3 of them here now?
The former heroes plunging themselves into the game world, ignoring all danger. Jesus, stupids! Making such a suicidal move. Did you really want to see me that badly?
It can't be helped. In order to stop you, that suicidal move was our only choice.
So how about it? There are 8 people now. We have enough to activate the shutdown sequence.
Why are you crying?
You guys showed up looking all cool and stuff. And now, all the ultimate despairs. I'll be treated like even bigger chumps.
Chump.
You said it again.
Just ignore her. As long as we activate the shutdown sequence, it'll be the end of her in this messed up world.
Hey, can I ask you something?
No.
If we do shut down the program, what'll happen to us?
No need to worry. We won't let you get hurt.
It's not just that. We want a more detailed explanation.
If you shut down the Neo World program, everything within the program will be deleted. it will obviously delete Alter Ego Junko, along with your avatars here.
So you're saying we're going to be deleted too?
It doesn't mean you'll be deleted. The program will just finish without completing the graduation program.
What does that mean for us?
Your avatars will not upload, so you will revert to your original state before you entered the program.
Is there a reason to tell them all that?
Yeah.
They have to know everything, or else they won't agree to do it.
Yep.
Hold on a second. If we go back to our original selves before we entered the program,
We're going to revert back to our original self before the program.
I see!
does that mean we'll go back to being Ultimate Despair?
Yep.
That's right. Back to being hopelessly controlled by me. When you used to feel despair upon despair. No!
Are you fucking serious? Can't you do anything about it?
I understand your concern, but this is the only way to stop Junko.
It might be a painful decision, but I know you guys will be able to overcome it. That's why, in order to defeat despair, I want you guys to fight alongside us.
We still have to fight? I thought we finally reached the end.
Don't worry. Once you get out, we will do our best to support you.
But I thought the Future Foundation wanted to kill every last Ultimate Despair. When you say support, do you mean I'll make sure you don't suffer when I kill you, or...?
Of course not. We would never allow that to happen.
It's gonna be alright. Your real bodies have just been brainwashed. That's why I'm pretty sure you'll quickly revert back to the state you're in right now.
Can you stop saying cheesy stuff like brainwashed? Washing your brain is, like, really nasty.
But still, even if our brainwashing is undone, the memories we've made up till now will be erased, right?
Does that mean we'll completely forget everything we did on this island? I don't want that.
It doesn't matter what you want. That's the reality. Every meaningless thing that happened here will vanish from your minds.
Chiaki? Does it really mean that? Wow. She risked her life to protect us, and we won't even remember she exists.
Memory's not all that'll go back to normal. If you've lost a limb, like Nagito, it'll still be gone when... Please stop!
Going back to reality in that condition, that's like a bad joke.
You're not joking. That is your past. Nobody can escape their past.
We don't know anything about that past!
Hey, why did we become Ultimate Despair in the first place?
I asked the same thing in the real world, but nobody would give me an answer.
It seems my teachings were quite thorough. However, if you ask me...
People who cling to stuff like hope, talent, or admiration are truly the weakest.
Huh?
Guys who desperately want to reach the top. They don't think about what'll happen when they're pushed off. They're probably too concerned with having a really nice view while they condescend to others. Rubbing off guys like that is so easy. I happen to know 17,082 ways to do that. The point is, the moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
That's not even an explanation.
Then, what if you think about it like this? It turns out that you guys being ultimate despair was just part of the game world. And in truth, those guys from the Future Foundation might be part of the game world too. They're simply side characters of the game world whose role is to offer hopeless hope to you guys. Well, after saying all that, I don't even know what's real and what's a game anymore.
Are you kidding around?
Enough! My patience is wearing thin. Let's hurry and start the shutdown sequence already.
Before you do that, we gotta do some reviewing. When you guys activate the shutdown, you'll revert back to when you were known as Ultimate Despair. And your dead friends will never be revived. And the embodiment of despair, aka me, will be erased, thereby preserving hope in the real world. Now then, will the hope of the Future Foundation win, or will my despair win?
All right! Things are starting to heat up!
This isn't a game, you know.
Au contraire, this is a game. The game of hope and despair that started with your killing school life. That explains why these chumps who weren't around last time have just mere side characters.
You called us chumps again!
Because it's... Who did I lure and how did I do it? The hint is, I get bored easily, so the same outcome as the killing school life would be a pain in the ass. Okie dokie, let's all think about it together.
Oh no! No! Yeah?
You got deodorant and spray on?
Just deodorant.
Okay. Got your shoes on?
Yeah.
You ready next couple minutes?
I have all my stuff packed up, yeah. I had to put in my cosplay, my makeup, and...
Okay, then after your life story. Brayden. Get your socks and Crocs on? Still eating? Okay. You're done eating, put your socks and Crocs on, and we're going to be leaving in a few minutes. You don't have to rush. Are you almost done with your dinner, or? Tommy's calling you.
Whoa! This must be question 1. Who did Junga Nishima want to lure? I think it's the Future Foundation. Okay. Oh, wait! And my breath smells like onions. Question 2. What bait was used to lure the killings? Yay! One more. No! Ouch! No! What did Junko use to force them to watch? Surveillance camera. Oh, what? Ha. What?
It's all coming together. Got it. You used the surveillance cameras. You were trying to lure the Future Foundation by showing them the footage you were recording, weren't you?
The surveillance cameras? That's what they were being used for?
In the previous Killing School life, the surveillance camera footage was broadcast outside of the school. You used the cameras that were placed throughout the entire island for the same purpose.
Ding, ding, ding! I was broadcasting the Killing School trip live to every member of the Future Foundation.
The footage you recorded with the surveillance cameras was shown to the Future Foundation? What shall I do? I did a lot of disgraceful things in front of those cameras.
You sure did.
I will never be queen now. Please forget what you saw.
So you guys were watching us? Then why didn't you come rescue us earlier?
We tried to hack in many times, but the virus within the program blocked us at every turn.
Not only that, the Neo World program stopped accepting shutdown commands from the outside.
I'm cooking!
As a last resort, we considered cutting power to the program, but...
We didn't know what would happen to the subjects if we cut the power while the program was still running. There's no way we'd jeopardize your safety by taking such a gamble.
Even so, we kept trying over and over again, until it was finally possible for us to enter the program just a short time ago.
And you came all the way here when you knew it was a trap. I get it. You couldn't just leave them alone. If you saw people dying one by one with your own eyes by the same killing game you guys played, health dictates that you act all high and mighty and say, "Oh, I'm definitely gonna stop it this time, right?"
Hey, don't tell me that's the reason you made us go through all this.
Of course we made you do it for that reason. We orchestrated this game instead of killing you outright, solely to show it off to the Future Foundation.
We were forced to solve puzzles and riddles just so you could show it off to the Future Foundation?
That's why you guys are chumps. You're just the bait I used to catch a big fish called the Future Foundation. But it's not my fault, you know. This game is a fight between the Future Foundation and me. You guys were just instigators in the background. But you guys already knew that when you chose to play this game, right?
Just 1 second, please. That sounds
as though we wanted to come to this world of our own free will.
But that's precisely the truth.
Huh?
You guys chose to be instigators, and you were willingly taken into the Neo World program.
Wrong button.
To provide the opportunity I needed to push this battle between hope and despair into overtime. That's right. The reason the Ultimate Despairs began killing each other was set up by the group itself.
That's just your imagination.
Naive Makoto totally fell for the trap. Oh, and now your face is filled with a lovely shade of despair.
Whoa, that despair is fucking obvious. You're here to rescue the assholes who set this up in the first place.
Don't go blaming us for this.
Thank you. It's all thanks to you guys. This time around, I might be able to fill these guys with despair.
We do not feel despair. Even if this was all a trap, we will never regret coming here.
And this is the only thing we could do to stop you. But nevertheless, it's all over. We will shut you down and end all of this.
You're pretty fucking desperate. Oh, that's pretty fucking obvious. If you don't initiate the shutdown, those future Foundation fuckwits are gonna be trapped here forever.
Trapped? Why would that happen?
Didn't I already explain it? You know, the graduation exam rule. But that's not all, right? In order to pass the graduation exam, there was one more requirement.
Oh, yeah.
I see. As I recall, we also need the teacher's final decision.
Obviously, there's no way I'd let the members of the Future Foundation graduate. So if you can't activate the shutdown, the Foundation will enter the endless life of repeating the grade.
That's only if the shutdown sequence doesn't activate, right?
But that's impossible. Everyone here understands how dangerous it is to release you into the real world.
We know that. All too well. I mean, she's been bad-mouthing us this whole time.
Oh. Looks like you shouldn't have talked so much. Out of the mouth comes evil, so they say.
It's true that we fell for this trap, and that we run the risk of not being able to go back. But what's wrong with that? Thinking we'd back down because of something like that is a huge mistake.
That's my line. Thinking your little shutdown plan will succeed is a huge mistake.
Huh?
You're totally overestimating those chumps over there. There's no way they'll start the shutdown sequence.
Why not?
Look upon their faces. They look like piglets who were forced to watch their mom roasting on a spit. There's no fucking way they'll initiate the shutdown just to go back to being ultimate despair.
That is... well... Junko, I don't care what you say. I've decided to believe in everyone. It's true that they walked the wrong path before, but that's all in the past now. What I believe in is not their past, but their futures.
I was totally waiting for a protagonistic line like that when I crushed you with despair.
No matter what you do to me, I will never fall into despair.
Wrong. I'm not the one who's gonna make you fall into despair. That's the Mastermind's job, and they'll be appearing very soon.
Mastermind?
Mastermind? Someone else is coming?
That can't be. It's just a bluff.
You should never make the last character who appears in a detective story turn out to be the Mastermind. But I always fall into that pattern, so I was kind of worried about that.
Enough already. What are you talking about?
Oh well, let's bring him out with lots of energy. It's Mr. Izuru Kamakura!
Izuru Kamakura?
I know who that is. This is the person in the person called Kamakura somewhere. The person was the member of the Future Foundation. No.
I see.
Founder of the Academy. I know it's
Izuru Kamakura. Isn't that the name of the founder of Hope's Peak Academy?
Yeah, that
It was written on the placard beneath the portrait of the Academy's founder. That name. It was definitely Izuru Kamakura, right?
However, based on the information I know, the man known as Izuru Kamakura
If I recall, he's a super genius who acquired many talents. He was even called the Ultimate Hope, right?
Does the founder have the same name as that Ultimate Hope guy?
Is that kind of coincidence even possible?
The Future Foundation might know something, right?
How about it, Kyoko?
Even within Hope's Peak Academy, there's very little information about a person called Izuru Kamakura. It's a mystery if such a person ever really existed. And not just that, the matter was closed without ever being settled because of that incident.
If you do not know, then please allow me. Providing hopelessly skilled explanations is a quirk of mine. The reason Izuru's existence continues to be such a mystery is because the Academy hid it.
Why did the Academy hide his existence?
If I recall, they were trying to protect their superior talent.
However, that prodigious student ended up killing 13 student council members at Hope's Peak Academy. Izuru is the killer responsible for Hope's Peak Academy's biggest, most awful event.
And you're the one who set it up, right?
Information about Izuru completely vanished after that incident.
We thought Junko Enoshima killed them? Oh, don't say such cruel things. Izuru Kamakura is very much alive. Isn't that right, Hajime?
Huh?
What? What?
Like I said, you're Izuru Kamakura.
No.
Huh?
Alrighty? If you don't understand, I'll explain it to you till you do understand.
You're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're...
No, that's
Hold
wrong.
on! Seriously, what are you talking about?
Liar! There's no way. There's no way Hajime is Izuru Kamakura!
Izuru is that Ultimate Hope, right? But Hajime is...
That's right. Hajime is one of those reserve course dropouts and has no talent whatsoever. But the fact that he's really Izuru Kamakura makes all this much more hopeless.
I'm Izuru Kamakura. And I think I'm gonna have to end it here. What about the save? I'm gonna save it, duh. Well, we're gonna have to finish it off once we come back. Also,
Good.
Okay. Well, I gotta end it there.